Here we go, national championship in 3X for USA basketball.
Showtime with it first. Iverson down the baseline against Barry. Forced out Barry.
Shot clock didn't start. Okay, it did start. Now it's at 6.
Well, that shot clock should be full. They never gave him a full clock. Fredette hits the 2 anyway.
Okay.
They gave him a half clock. They got 6 seconds out of that possession and still got a 2. The shot clock has been resetting to 6. And now Iverson hits the 2 to tie the game. Now the shot clock seems to have been fixed. And we're back to normal action with the score tied at 2.
See why we don't have a shot clock in Indiana high school basketball?
Oh my.
Too much of a human element of mistakes.
Barry misses the corner 2, and Showtime goes right back to it. Charlie Brown Jr. jab stepping
Wow.
and hitting the corner 2. My, oh my.
He squared up Kareem Maddox, the 6'8" player from Miami, but Maddox at the other end seals him on the block, and Canyon Barry gets him an easy layup.
Big steps to the goal, and Brown Jr.'s got a dunk. And Showtime leaving 5-3.
Yeah, I think this game will be done in 4 minutes or 3 minutes to go still because both teams are so efficient offensively.
Fredette rebounds his own miss. 5-4 the score. Iverson flips it over the front of the rim.
Sprained his ankle too. Twist his ankle. He needs a break. He needs a sub.
Maddox.
Yeah, he probably just should have went
in.
down right away. Maddox got an easy basket on the transition after the made basket. Yeah, he tweaked that right foot. Yeah. Yeah, hopefully he can get back in the action.
Back to it. Baker is subbed in for Iverson, who's still wincing and working that right ankle. Brown Jr. to the goal. He has 4 of the 5.
Yeah, and really protected himself well with that left elbow turnover. Travis thought that Barry was not going back door there. He's going to stay in the wing.
In case you're just joining us.
Yep, Canyon took the fault for that. Go
Shots
ahead, Rob.
made behind the arc, what we would think of as a traditional three-point line in 5-on-5 basketball. Those are 2-point buckets in this 3X game. Shots made inside the line count as 1. We played at 21 or the expiration of 10 minutes, whichever comes first. Travis in the lane against Wallace. Stripped by the quick hands of Wallace on the way up. Baker posting the smaller Fredette. Flipped it up and missed it. Got his own.
Baker, the tallest player in this game at 6'11". The former Harvard player.
8-5. Fredette fading. Missed it right. Got his own rebound. Had to bounce it into Maddox. And it's out of bounds.
Jimmer Fredette follows his shot so well. Again, I always try to teach this when I coach. You're the best offensive rebounder on the floor because you know if it's short, long, right, or left when you shoot it.
Iverson's back in the game. That's good to see.
Good slip, yep.
He rolls to the goal on a nice find and throws it down. I think his ankle's feeling pretty good if he's going to elevate and finish like that. Travis caught in the in-between. Tried to find Barry on the back door, and it's kicked.
Kicked by Rob Baker, yeah. Travis thought about it and said, wait a minute. Rob Baker's 6'11". I think I'll just pull it out and see if we can get a back cut.
I thought he was going to spin into a mid-range there, but he thought better. The kick ball resets the shot clock to 12.
Iverson on the hold. Individual fouls are not kept in 3X basketball. It's all about team fouls. That's the first team foul on either team here at the 7:19 mark.
Travis hands to Barry. He backs Wallace in with 5. Hands to Fredette. Down the baseline. Finger roll up and in. Wallace, quick outlet to Iverson for the corner 2, and he got it.
That's a great shot. That's what USA basketball teaches. Make that team pay for scoring that layup. Get yourself where you're supposed to be. This time it's going to be Keaton Wallace taking it out there.
After the quick layup by Fredette, Baker down the baseline against Fredette, and a blocking foul called. Showtime with a 4-point lead as we hit the first media timeout. The under 7.
Yeah. So just a real quick synopsis there. Fredette knew that there was no way he could stop him there. Give up a foul, Get it on the floor before he gets the shot up. Let's try to get a stop out front there with 12 seconds to go. There's a lot of strategy to 3X basketball. Time and score, we always say as coaches, in regular basketball is important. It's even more important in this format of basketball, 3X. As you take a look, we're looking at the team Miami. We were for a second, the Miami squad, but let's take a look at the early baskets here. There's Baker following his own shot up there. Smiley, I've nicknamed him in this tournament there. Iverson coming off the bench there with the dunk after his ankle looked a little tweaked, and Jimmer Fredette just makes it look easy. Iverson from deep three there after the made basket by Fredette. And look at Fredette's expression like, come on, rotate over there and don't give him that open shot. Good offense beats good defense in that situation.
Showtime, the basketball, and a 4-point lead out of the timeout. Brown Jr., a high shot, missed it badly. Not sure it hit the rim, and the ball rolls off the end line back to Miami.
If you haven't seen Charlie Brown Jr. play, he had a bunch of those in their victory over Worldwide, 21-19 in the semifinals to earn the right to play for this championship.
Travis. Maddox is back into the game, hands to Fredette. He takes Wallace to the baseline, cut off, and had to throw it out. Threw it right to Baker, however. Wallace finds Baker on the slip. Maddox blocked the shot. Baker, though, with the jump hook recovery score.
Okay, Showtime looking pretty good, up 5 against probably the favorites of this tournament. And another turnover there by Miami.
Maddox blocked Brown Jr.'s corner jumper, and it goes back to Miami. What a play by Maddox.
You don't see a 6'11" young man have his shot blocked behind 3 here, but look at Maddox with a great closeout, no contact on it.
Took a great angle to that ball.
Canyonberry will start it out up top.
10 seconds to shoot. Maddox on the roll. Over to Fredette. Now back to Maddox underneath the bucket, and he lays it in with the right hand.
Yep, good use of the shot clock there. Right at 1 second left when he scored it. Most experienced team in this tournament, Team Miami.
12-8 the score. Showtime on top. Travis in the passing lane. Knocked it out of bounds.
Saw Jimmer Fredette firing up his teammates. He's used to playing at this altitude, playing at BYU in college.
Wallace takes Travis to the baseline, scores, and he's fouled.
Chance for a 2-point play. Take a look at that highlight. Keaton Wallace, very talented young man, learning really how to play this game. Big time scorer in college, native of Dallas, Texas. And there is Keaton. Got it.
Free throw up and in. It's a 14-8 lead. Team Miami, this is the biggest deficit they've seen all weekend.
It could
Iverson
be bigger
rebounds
here with a good shot.
Wallace attacking Maddox's overplay. Iverson rolls to the rim, and he's fouled. Travis had to give it at the rim.
Yep. There's a good look at the replay, and Dylan Travis with the foul. Native of Omaha, Nebraska. Finished his college days, though, as we said earlier, at Florida Southern, where they won the national championship.
Iverson misses the free throw, and Maddox clears.
It's kind of rare. Khalil's a very good free throw shooter.
Fredette working behind the screen. Step back against Maddox. Too strong, and Iverson's got the rebound.
Nice contest by Maddox, or by Keaton Wallace, I should say,
yes.
sorry.
Wallace runs over Fredette. That's an offensive foul.
Jimmer pretty happy with that. Stayed in front of the basketball the whole way. Let's look at that left shoulder. Yep, he cleared the space to get to the basket. Offensive foul.
Barry's back in.
Yep, horn set. Players at each elbow with a cross screen. Roll, double screen for Jimmer to get a 3, or 2 I should say, and made it.
14-10. Showtime still up 4. Wallace bulldozing his way down the baseline. He just backed Fredette all the way out. Fredette tries the 2 answer and missed it short, but Barry's first to it. Maddox fakes Baker to the rim. Baker knocked it off the board. Blocked it on the way up. Brown Jr. attacking Fredette to the basket, lays it in with the left hand. Maddox for the high arcing two that's long.
Showtime got a chance to go up 8.
And Brown Jr. threw it over the rim. 16-10. Showtime has been the more aggressive team in this game.
They have. They've played very well, and Team Miami hasn't got a lot really going. They've had to earn their shots. Nothing easy other than a Jimmer Fredette layup early in the contest.
Iverson. Hands back to Fredette. Baker almost tied him up. Fredette spins into space and hits the two.
Boy, good recognition there by Jimmer, which way not to go and which way to go.
Iverson.
That's a tough matchup for him.
Taking it right at Maddox and scores.
Yeah, Kareem is just
and now
not quick.
Iverson still, he can't go any further on that ankle, and now he's holding his hamstring.
Yeah, hamstring or knee or both, or yes, it's the same foot and ankle side. It was the left foot earlier in the game, and he's going to be down a little bit. They lead 17-13, 4:09 to go. We'll see. Hopefully it's just a cramp, but that's just a speculation here. That's optimistic speculation.
Well, that was his right ankle that he rolled earlier.
Yeah, this time he's going to go to the training room, I think.
He's going to need to be helped to the training room.
Yep, get a towel out to wipe him down.
That looked more like a hamstring issue.
There's the move. Let's see him come down, and he just feels it.
He immediately puts his right hand to the back of his right leg and grabs that hamstring. So Showtime will, for the foreseeable future, go without a substitute.
Well, they need 4 points to win this before Miami gets back in it. They will have the basketball. They got an easy basket when Iverson was down with the injury.
Brown Jr. attacking Fredette. And they're going to count the basket and put him on the line.
And one. Wow, let's take a look at this replay. Charlie Brown with a great drive going to his left. He's a right-handed player. And Fredette, not as much contact as I've seen normal, but no argument from Jimmer. And he's going to have a chance for a 2-point play here. And they'll have game point next time they get a ball back with the 2-pointer for the chance to win it. Looking at Fran Fraschilla up top here, national coach of this team. Seems pretty happy right now. Dylan Travis.
And the shot partially blocked by Wallace. A 2-pointer can win it for Showtime. Baker, though, will throw it down with 2 hands and put Showtime on the brink of winning this matchup and this championship. 20-13 to score. We've hit the under 4 media timeout. So we'll stop for a moment.
It's gone pretty fast, hasn't it, Rob?
It has. And, you know, the old cliche that oftentimes the scoreboard favors the more aggressive team, that has certainly been the case in this matchup.
You're spot on, yeah. They came out right away and were aggressive to score. Here's a little bit of our action there. And there's the play there. Good basket there. Fredette's going to come off the screen. And look how quick he gets that shot off before the contest by the 6'11 Baker. And that's when Iverson came down with the injury. He's back in the training room right now. But Charlie Brown with nice up and under. Back to action here.
Miami's going to need to go on a long run here to get back in this one. Maddox on the baseline, but just 2 to shoot. Tossed up the shot short, but it's tapped to Fredette.
It's a layup.
He steps back for a wide open 2. That's
a layup. That's a layup for him.
Still, Showtime only a point away from a championship.
Fouls to give by Miami. They've got fouls to give.
Brown Jr. for 2. It's way short. Fredette's got it.
Here's where the maturity needs to come in for this young Showtime team. Get one shot they want to win it. They still have a couple points to play with.
Maddox for 2. That's way off and out of bounds. Boy, Wallace did everything to deny Fredette the ball back.
Yeah. And they have fouls to give too.
Yes,
both
teams
have
sides.
fouls.
Yep.
Yeah. So nothing easy because you can foul still. Just don't shoot him in the act of shooting. Don't foul him in the act of shooting if you're Miami.
Showtime a point away. Fredette fouls Wallace on the floor.
Referee out front saying it was on the floor. Referee in the baseline saying it was on the shot. And it is on the floor. Reset the clock.
Yep.
Ooh,
Team foul 5.
Yep. Here we go.
On Miami.
That one could have gone both ways, I thought.
Yeah. Brown Jr. initiates against Barry. Takes him right to the rim. Finger
And
roll up and in,
game
and that'll
winner.
do it. Showtime are the 2023 USA Basketball Men's 3X National Champions as they knock off Miami 21-15. Charlie Brown Jr. with the game-winning bucket.